to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Northwestern's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we'll get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Looking down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. You know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Illinois now facing third and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Cherry. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Gonna run it. It's Burks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
To the air on second down. Fires left. It's caught. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Northwestern right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Release to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On first and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. He's looking to throw. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. First score of the game goes up. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Northwestern. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And those... offenses, man, you've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The Fighting Illini pinned deep in their own territory, trying to find some breathing room on first down. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But
pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Slithers into space. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. It's Burks. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First and 10 coming up. Use the play fake. Down to throw. On target over the middle. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together, it makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Around the corner, it's Burks. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll give it to the back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Northwest. We'll kick it off as we start the third quarter. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Makes the grab. It's Cherry. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
To the ground with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Northwestern will line up with a first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really...
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly out to the tight end. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. On the move, it's Burks. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's moving out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks the tackle. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And it'll be down right there.
Kicking interference. Kicking team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football. And if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. Great place to start for this offense.
Let's go! Let's go!
There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabs behind the line, it's Webb. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Grab behind the line. It's Cherry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The give to the tailback. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.